This feels so unreal. My little boy's all grown up now. You'll be married in a couple of months and soon have a family of your own. I couldn't be any prouder. Stop it, you're embarrassing me. How are you feeling? I don't know, nervous I guess? But I'm a little relieved too, you know? Oh, I totally understand. When I married your mom, I felt the exact same way. It's completely normal to have butterflies in your stomach. Really? Even you, Mr. Always Confident, was nervous? Ha! It's true. Your mom was so amazing and I couldn't believe my luck. I was nervous, but at the same time, I couldn't wait to start our life together. It's a roller coaster of emotions, but it's all part of the journey. I guess that's fair. Listen, I want you to enjoy your new life, but at the same time, you have to be responsible and make smart decisions. You're a good kid. But not everyone will see that. Someone will always be trying to use your genuine heart and caring nature against you. And that's where you'll have to take a stand. Not just for yourself, but for your wife's sake too. Do you see where I'm getting at? I think so. Don't worry, I'll never let anything happen to Stacy. I'll keep her safe and happy. Then you have nothing to fear. You know what they say, happy wife, happy life. Oh god, that joke's way too old now, Dad. Anyways, I gotta go. I have some errands to run. Okay, I guess I'll see you later. Hey, Dad, I need a favor. Do you think you could lend me 10K? That much? Why, is everything alright? Yeah, just wanted to take Stacy out shopping, that's all. I promised to pay you back after payday. You're going shopping with Stacy, but your wedding's only a month away. Can't you wait a bit and go out shopping then? No, Dad, I need to go shopping with her now. She's feeling stressed lately, so I promised her I'd cheer her up. Is that a new thing your generation came up with? It sounds stupid. Your fiancé's so stressed, so you'll take her on a shopping spree with a 10K budget? Why not just take her to the movies instead? It'll be way cheaper. Dad, look, I'm not up for a lecture right now. Are you helping or not? I'm sorry, son, but it's nearing the end of the month. I don't think I have that kind of cash on me. Why not take her out after you get your pay? No, Dad, she's in a bad mood, so I have to take her out now. So, are you gonna help me or just sit and lecture me like a typical old man? Watch your tone with me, young man. I'm your father. Sorry, Dad. I really want to impress her. Well, if you're that fixated on this, why not use your credit card? It'll improve your credit rating. Plus, you'll be getting your pay in a few days, so you shouldn't have any problems with paying them off. No, look, they're already maxed out. What? How? What did you buy? Things. What kind of things? Be specific. I thought that buying her some gifts would be a good idea. That can't be it. The three of us sat down and discussed everything. The gifts we got for her were well within your budget. You bought something else, didn't you? I mean, maybe? Well, what did you get her? A bigger ring. What was wrong with the one we picked? She didn't seem happy with it. She showed me pictures of what her friends got, and compared to those, ours was a joke, so I had to change it. You can't be serious. You maxed out your credit card for this? Well, no, I'm also getting more things for the venue. Nothing too fancy, just some more decorations. Oh, and fireworks. Stacy loves them, so I had to get the ones that'll spell out Levi X Stacy when they explode. Please, tell me you're joking. Is there anything else you're getting her? Oh, and I'm also making payments on getting her a car of her own, since she'll need to go to college while I'll be at work. What the hell? Why would she be at college? Didn't she graduate like 2 years ago? Yeah, but then she enrolled for a master's degree. I can't stop her from doing that. I mean, I should be supportive. You might as well buy her a yacht, too. And when exactly did she enroll for a master's degree, and why wasn't I informed about it? She said she got accepted to the university a week before we got engaged, and she didn't bother telling us that because maybe she just forgot? And besides, does she really have to tell us everything? Well, who's going to be paying for her education then? Does she have a job, or will her parents support her? No, I will. She's going to be my wife, so she's my responsibility. Levi, look, you can't make such a huge step without discussing it with us first. It's your money, yes, but you can't keep spending it like that. What happened to keeping money in your savings? What about the countless lectures I've given you about managing your finances? You're not in a position to sustain someone's master's degree, and nor can you afford this lavish wedding. What happened to the modest living we discussed? Yeah, I know, but then my in-laws said that since she's their only daughter, she deserves the best life. So, I'm trying to give her that. I'll work 2 jobs if I have to. I want to support her. I get that, but why can't she pay for it then? Why does it have to be your money? Dad, I can't expect her to work, study, and take care of the house. That'll be too much. But you can work 2 jobs? That's not too much? I don't know, son. I'm gonna have to talk to your mother about this first. But she already supports this idea. Now I need to talk to your mother about this. Hey, did you hear what Levi's up to? He's blowing off his money for fireworks and a car. He even maxed out his credit card.
That doesn't really surprise me. What does surprise me is how you're overreacting to this. If Levi wants to make his wife happy, I say we let him. What's the harm in it?
The harm? How about starting off a new chapter of his life in debt?
Relax. Stacy will take care of it. Once she's done with her education, she'll get a job. Easy peasy.
I seriously doubt that. Stacy's never had a job before. Not even as an intern. Who's gonna hire her?
Why wouldn't she be hired? She'll have a master's degree. That should be more than enough to prove her worth.
No, it won't. You would know if you ever had one. These days, education doesn't matter as much as experience, and that's something she does not have.
Would you take it easy? Stressing about it won't solve the problem.
I'm not stressed, I'm worried. How can they do this to us? Who in their right mind would marry off their daughter and expect her husband to pay for her entire tuition? What's really making me angry is why didn't they tell us this sooner? We could have negotiated. Why are we finding this out just now? Just a month before the wedding.
Calm down, honey. Let the kids settle this.
How are you being so calm about this? This is Levi's future we're talking about. You know, I think I'm gonna have a chat with his in-laws. They think he's made of money or something.
No, don't. Just let it go.
Why? Don't you care about his future?
Of course I do. I'm his mother. I just don't want any unnecessary commotion right now. You should know how much Levi loves her. I don't want to argue with her family like this. It won't be a good impression for the kids either.
So, you want to leave it be then? Let them take Levi's kindness for granted? As much as a good kid he is, he's too naive. Ugh, I knew he wasn't ready to get married.
Are you drunk? Are you planning to call off the wedding?
No, why would I? I know he loves her, and I wish them nothing but happiness and success. But as a father, I can't have him making blunders. He should be smart about his money, or at least have a backup plan.
You worry too much, but I can understand.
Levi, we need to talk. What have you been thinking blowing off all your money like you just won the lottery? Do you have any idea about the consequences? Dad, I just want to give her the best life possible. I want to show her how much she means to me, and sometimes that involves spending a bit more. I understand your intentions, but it's crucial to think with your brain and not just your heart. Using your money to impress her isn't sustainable in the long run. What will you do when you run out of money? You need to consider your future and the responsibilities that come with it. Mom said I could always ask you for it. You guys always did say that you have my back, right? True, but I'm not getting any younger. How much longer do you think you can expect me to do things for you? Going on expensive dates, big rings, lavish wedding ceremonies, new cars, and even agreeing to pay for her education? Besides money, what else do you see in this relationship? What are you really giving her? A wedding isn't just a ceremony, son, it's a promise. A promise to start a new chapter with someone. Is money the only thing you can keep in this relationship? But Dad, it's my responsibility to promise her the best life possible. And this is the only way I can assure that. I get that you want to please your fiancé, but you need to set realistic boundaries. You can't sacrifice your own financial stability just to meet her demands. It's essential to have open communication with Stacy and discuss the responsibilities that should benefit both of you. Tell me, has she done anything for you so far? I think I understand your concern, Dad. Maybe I did go a bit overboard with this. It's not about promising her the moon and the stars. It's about building a solid foundation for your future together. Have an honest conversation with Stacy, explain your concerns, and let her know that you want to be smart about your finances. You're right, Dad. We need to be a team and make decisions that benefit both of us. I'll talk to her and express my thoughts and concerns. I want our future to be stable. Thanks, Dad. Your advice means a lot to me, really. I'll try to settle things right now. That's the spirit, Levi. Hey, did you take money out from my account?
Yes, why? Is something wrong?
I've told you so many times to let me know before you buy something. Better yet, ask for my permission first.
Can't a wife take a few dollars from her husband's account? Sheesh, it's not such a big deal.
You didn't just take a few dollars, it says 40,000 got taken out. What on earth did you buy?
Oh, that, yeah, I can't tell you.
And why not?
Because you'll start lecturing everyone. It's so annoying. But anyways, there's something I wanted to tell you.
What is it this time?
I want a divorce.
What? Where's this coming from?
You heard me. I'm done with this relationship. You're always so nosy. Always lecturing me about getting fancy things. It's irritating, really.
I'm sorry if I was always on a tight budget and wanted to be smart about our finances, but maybe we'd never have this issue if you would have gotten a job.
See, then you start complaining about me not working. Why are you always so demanding?
I'm not the one who's being demanding here.
Stop trying to gaslight me.
Look, can't we talk about this?
No. After Levi gets married, I want a divorce, and that's final.
But Eve, why? Hello? Don't ignore me, Eve. Hey, I can't reach Mom. You mind conveying her my thanks? Okay, what for? The money? Wait, she didn't tell you? The money? Oh, the 40K. Oh, so she did tell you. That's fine. Actually, no, she didn't tell me why she took that money. You mind putting me up to speed? I needed that for the down payment of my new house. New house? Oh, you don't know? I decided to buy a house. Figured since I'm starting a new chapter of my life, I should also make sure to give Stacy the undivided attention she deserves. I shouldn't let anything distract me. Where is all this coming from? What do you mean by distraction? You've been trying to stop me from keeping her happy. I don't think you even want to see me happy either. That's not true, son. And you told me I shouldn't pamper her with gifts, but you're wrong. She needs to know that I love her, and I'm willing to do anything and everything to prove that, no matter what. Please don't tell me that your in-laws talked you into buying her a house. Of course not, but Mom said I should, as a symbol of my dedication and commitment. So that's what I'm doing. Stacy's gonna be so glad when I break her the news. I won't have you constantly trying to stop me. Have you gone crazy? Tell me something. How are you even buying a house? Last time I checked, you didn't even have enough to take Stacy shopping. There you go again. Look, I'll get the money and that's not your headache, so don't worry. I'll get a loan from the bank if I have to. Seriously, what's wrong with you? What happened to the strategic thinking and planning we talked about? Buying a house? Really? Taking a loan from the bank? You're making a huge mistake, Levi. No, I'm not. You just don't understand. You never did. I'm sorry, but I won't let you do this. What the hell, Dad? Are you crazy? Why would you tell my in-laws that you're canceling the wedding? I'm sorry, Levi, but I can't let them manipulate you like this. You're not even married yet, and they've already pinched every penny out of you. God knows what they'll do after you get married, and neither you nor your mom were listening to me, so this was the only way. No, you're just saying that to trick me. Truth is, you don't want me to get married, because you think I'll leave you. You can't bear the fact of losing your only son. But I still can't believe that you'd stoop this low. Calling off my wedding? Seriously? You're right, I'm terrified of losing you, but not because of you getting married, but because of your future. I don't want you to do something that you'd regret later on. Joke's on you. You made the greatest mistake of your life. I'm gonna marry Stacy whether you like it or not. I'll make her my wife. And you're not invited to the wedding. What? No, son, you can't. My decision is final. You went behind my back and hurt me. I'll never forgive you, ever. Levi, please, listen. No, I'm done listening to you. Don't ever contact me again. Hang on, wait, listen to me. Levi, don't ignore my messages.
You've really done it this time. Just so you know, you deserved whatever Levi said to you.
If you're here to gaslight me, I'm not in the mood.
I still can't believe why you tried to call off the wedding. I'm glad Levi convinced them to continue on with it.
Me? Why are you telling Levi to do whatever his in-laws demand from him? And what's with buying that girl a house?
I had to. If he didn't fulfill their requests, they would have canceled the wedding. They made them very clear to me from the beginning.
Wait, you knew about this from the start? Then why didn't you say anything before? Why are you trying to destroy your own son's future?
I'm not destroying anyone's future. I'm just looking out for what's best for Levi and I. He loves Stacy, so why shouldn't he try to get her to love him back?
You're trying to build a relationship on gifts and money. No relationship can last on such materialistic intentions. The second he loses everything, she'll leave him.
No, she wouldn't. She'd support him.
I highly doubt it.
Look, it has to be done. We have to have a little faith in them.
And what's with manipulating Levi to get a house?
I had to find a way to get him away from your influence. You told him to back down from his spending. The in-laws didn't appreciate that at all. They were about to call off the wedding.
Then let them. They're clearly just scamming us.
No way! I have a social image to maintain. If anyone finds out that my son's engagement broke, they're gonna think something's wrong with him. No one would marry him then.
Are you out of your mind? You're willing to destroy his future for your image? Also, why would you care about that? You were planning to divorce me. What do you think people would say about that?
Oh please, don't tell me you forgot. When we first married, we swore that if we ever wanted a divorce, that we wouldn't do it until all our children are happily married and settled.
Now it all makes sense. You don't care about Levi at all. You just want him to get married so you can divorce me. I just don't understand why.
Because I'm tired of you. You're so annoying. You don't let me live the way I want to. Plus, I don't think I'm attracted to you anymore. You're so wrinkly and old.
If that's the case, then you're not the same young woman either.
I may have gotten old, but I'm still as beautiful as ever. You've always been too caught up with work to realize it. Too bad for you though, because now you're gonna regret it.
And why would I regret it?
Because you're gonna lose everything. You've already lost your son. Next, I'll take your money and leave too.
Leave where? It's really bold of you to assume I even have money for you to take. If you keep giving money to Levi behind my back, then you won't be able to take anything. Clearly, you didn't think this through.
Oh please, I've already checked your account. You have more than enough for me.
And what are you gonna do with that money?
I've already met someone. An attractive young man has already promised to take me in, so I have nothing to fear. I just don't want him to go with empty hands. I can't have him thinking I'm only after him for his money.
So all of this is for you to live your fantasy dream. I'm really disappointed in you, Eve. I never expected this from you of all people. I will never forgive you.
As if I'm asking for your forgiveness. I'm just preparing for my happily ever after.
You'll never be happy. You're ruining everyone's life for this. Karma won't leave you alone. You will get what you deserve.
Yeah, whatever. There, it's done. Our only son is finally married.
But for how long?
That's not my concern anymore. I've done my part. He's married now. So, should I send you the papers, or are we gonna do this in court?
You're still fixated on getting a divorce?
Of course. That's why I've done all this in the first place.
Fine. Just send me the papers then, but I have one condition. No matter what happens later on, I want nothing to do with you. We will never see each other ever again, nor will we ever talk again. Got it?
As if I would ever want to talk to you. I'll send you the papers tomorrow. Do me a favor and fill them by noon. I'll come by to pick them up, then we can go our separate ways.
Fine. Hey, Dad. I'm sorry, who's this? It's me, your son, Levi. I'm sorry, you got the wrong number. I don't know any Levi. Come on, Dad. Don't be like that. You made it perfectly clear that you didn't want me in your life, so why just suddenly unblock my number? On second thought, never mind, I don't even want to know. Goodbye. Wait, no, please. I just wanted to apologize for everything. I never should have doubted you. You were the only one looking out for me, and I hurt you. I didn't even try to understand what you had to say. I believed what everyone else said and did everything Stacy told me without thinking of the consequences. I'm sorry. Okay, so an apology doesn't change the fact that you've been ignoring me for the past year. I know, you were right. I was foolish and naive. Everyone was using me and I let them. No, you're not foolish, you're an idiot. I want to mend our relationship, please. I can't do this without you. What is it now? Stacy dropped out of college. She said she wasn't interested in getting her master's degree anymore, and her parents made me pay their rent for the past few months. I've been working 2 jobs for the past months, but no matter what I do, it just doesn't seem to be enough for them. Now they want me to help Stacy's brother pay off his debt. I don't know what to do anymore. Why not ask your mother? She's been no help ever since I got married. She told me all my problems are my own and that I should know how to deal with them. That's probably the first thing she's right about. Look, you have two options. Either stand up for yourself and be straight with everyone, make them respect you, and draw a line to how far you're willing to help them. And option 2 is to get a divorce and be done with it. I don't know if I can do that. Stacy's pregnant. I can't just leave her. Then be a man and set your boundaries. No one's gonna respect you if you let them walk over you. But Dad, I'm sorry, but I don't know what else to tell you.
Hey, I've been thinking, maybe I should just forgive you. Let's start over, okay?
Why is everyone contacting me? I'm not your therapist.
No, of course not. You're my husband.
I'm guessing the man you were chasing got tired of you, huh? Sorry, but I got nothing to do with you.
What? No, please. I'm your wife.
You were my wife. You mean nothing to me anymore. I hate you with every fiber of my being.
Please, I need you. The man I was after broke my heart. He said he's found someone else and dumped me.
And you want me to pity you. Sorry, but we already made a deal, remember? After we got divorced, we'll never talk again. Goodbye, Eve.
Wait, please, you can't do this to me. Hello? Did you just block my number? Why aren't you answering?
Both of them kept trying to contact me, but I wasn't interested in either of them. However, I did feel bad for Levi. He's my naive son after all. I hadn't forgiven him, but I couldn't bear to see him destroy himself. I ended up giving him some advice, and surprisingly, he listened. As far as I know, he got his in-laws to respect him, and Stacy has finally looked past his wallet. Eve, however, I will not help. No matter what, I still hate her for everything she's done. I'm actually glad she doesn't have a place to go. Now she'll value all the times I used to lecture her about spending money wisely. I, on the other hand, am still living comfortably. I have more than enough money to sustain myself. I was able to rent a small apartment, and I've started to work part-time as a librarian. It isn't that bad, since a lot of young people often come to me there for advice. And some of them even tip me for it. I actually like this place. It's quiet and keeps me busy.